Well, listen, we can welcome to my former teammate, to be fair, Derby County, and now he's obviously Manchester United goalkeeper, Mr. Lee Grant. Granty, what's happening?
I'm very good, thanks, mate. How are you doing, fellas?
We're all good.
Daz, Alex, good to hear from you.
How are we doing, all right?
Alex is our resident super Manchester United fan, by the way, if you haven't really heard.
Okay, brilliant.
So talk to me, Granty. What was it like yesterday? I mean, I know the buzz around Manchester United in terms of Ronaldo coming back. Obviously, it happened yesterday. He gets the 2 goals. I mean, what was the whole atmosphere, the whole day?
Do you know what? It was normal in terms of the game match prep. But once we got to the stadium, you could tell there was a little bit of something different going on. The people, the crowd, the fans waiting pre-match for the coach, cheering Cristiano off the bus, pretty much cheering every single person as they got off the bus into the stadium. I would say the stadium was 60, 70% full for the warm-up, which
Wow.
I've not seen before. And that's a lot of people when you're talking about Old Trafford. So that was incredible. And yeah, you could just it was really tangible, that buzz leading into the game.
It was interesting, Cristiano speaking after the game and admitting that he felt nerves, which he hasn't said too often over the course of his stellar career. Did you witness that pre-match? Could you tell that maybe there was a bit of tension in your team, mate?
So I couldn't have told you that from looking at him, but when he spoke to the group Friday night, he actually did mention that. So I think the manager's already spoken about it, so I'm not giving anything away by telling you that he spoke to the group instead of his initiation song, which he'd already done, I think 18 years ago, whenever it was. He actually got up and spoke to the group, and he sort of let us know then that he was actually, a bit nervous and really looking forward to making his second debut for the club. But in terms of what he gave off, i.e. in the changing room, or in terms of his preparation, absolutely not. You wouldn't have guessed that.
What else did he say in that chat?
God, crookie, bloody, what you do, airy secrets?
Did you record it, Ryan?
Exactly.
Have you got the recording?
Exactly.
Do you know air your
No, it's
secrets?
funny. It's funny actually, because usually everyone will know when anybody gets up that it's usually here's a spoon and get on a chair or a stool and stand in front of the group and sing. And I was one of the first ones because I'm one of the older players. So straight away I'm rattling the glasses to try and see if we can get, because we had Rafa, Jaden had to do his little piece, and obviously Cristiano. And yeah, we were all sort of on tenterhooks. Is he going to get up? Is he going to sing? But he got up. He was brilliant. Obviously, I'm not going to disclose the contents of what he said, but it was interesting that was one of the points that he made about his nerves, and he reiterated it post-match. So yeah, really interesting. But what I think that does show is, and something we are all aware of as players, is that he really wants to be back here. And he was like incredibly excited at the opportunity to come back and play for the club. So that's incredibly humbling, I think, for Manchester United fans, anyone connected with the club, because he's obviously this global megastar that is absolutely, ecstatic to be back.
Granty, what's he been like around the training ground? And have you seen certain players going into the gym that haven't been in the gym for a while?
Yeah,
Has he had that kind of impact?
So it's a funny one. I mean, Benty asked me off air earlier, like, seriously, how is it though, really? And I said, I've found myself a couple of times like having a sneaky glance over at what he's doing. And then he kind of like will catch me staring at him. It's happened probably once or twice too many times now where I'm in that zone where he probably thinks I'm a bit creepy and I've got to stop staring at him. And there's probably one or two other lads in the same scenario. In fact, I know there is, because one of the young goalkeepers told me the same thing today. But he's just been, as one of the group, he's asked to be treated the same. I know that because I've heard him say it. So he wants to be treated the same as everybody else, but he is going about his routines and his prehab and all those other things you would expect from top pros. In the way actually that I hoped he would, because you have this image of what a Cristiano Ronaldo is going to prepare like, and how he's going to be in and around the training ground, and he's absolutely lived up to that. So he's been first class. Just to
give one an update, there's been another goal at Ellen Road, but we'll update you on that shortly. as soon as we can, really. But Granty, I got to talk to you in terms of the impact that he's having on the younger players. Not just obviously you're a senior player, but the people like Mason Greenwood, these types of players. Because Mason Greenwood's someone who started off the season incredibly well, and when you kind of add in that factor in terms of how to prepare, you spoke about it about Cavani, the way he trains, the way he looks after himself, and it's not even safe to say, but Ronaldo's a completely different level in terms of you look at the way he's built. I mean, has that kind of rubbed off on Mason Greenwood and some of the youngsters?
I think it will do, absolutely. We've got this air of excitement around the whole place. So you've got the players that are ecstatic that he's come and joined what we're trying to do at the football club. You've got the support staff in and around the club that are obviously, they're all Man United fans. So they're, over the moon that we brought somebody in of this calibre. So he's really lifted everybody in that aspect. So the mood is fantastic. But then when it comes to the actual impact he's having. I mean, listen, what I've realised is that the top players, they really want to play with the top players, and that's where they enjoy playing with the most. So everybody in the squad, to a man, is absolutely ecstatic. I can't describe to you how happy everybody is to have Cristiano in the squad. And I'll give you one instance of how the impact he's having on the group, right? And this was Friday night in the hotel. So as you guys will be aware, you finish your dinner, and usually on a Friday night, you've got a few sort of cheat stuff out. You've got a bit of an apple crumble and custard, or you've got a bit of brownie and cream or whatnot. I tell you now, not one player touched the apple crumble and custard. Not one player went up for that brownie, because everybody was was sat down on our table for pre-match, and straight away, so one of the lads went to me, "What's Cristiano got on his plate?" So we're all having a little goosey gander over at what he's got. And obviously it's the cleanest, most healthy plate you can imagine. And it just cracked me up how not one single player dared get up and take that junk food on, which was laid out.
Do you know what, Grant? You're saying that because we have a lot of kids listening. What exactly was on the plate? I need to know exactly what was on the plate. Asking for a friend.
For a friend?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll tell you one of his plates. I think he had several. One of it was like quinoa and avocado and a couple of boiled eggs. That was one of the plates. I didn't get to see the other one. But listen, this guy is in incredible shape. He's actually got he's got the second best body behind me now at the club. And that's saying something. So fair play to him.
Somebody actually sent me a picture of Ronaldo's typical daily diet the other day. So for breakfast, apparently, he has cheese and ham and a low-fat yoghurt. Then for lunch, either a chicken salad or tuna, olives, egg and tomato. Snacks, fresh fruit and avocado, which backs up what Lee was saying there. And then dinner, either swordfish and salad or steak and calamari. I'm actually contemplating getting myself on that diet. I'll let you know how it goes.
I think you need to.
In terms of the expectation levels, because Darren Bent has been goading me a bit tonight, which is really unfair considering he's a good mate of yours, but he tells me that United will still finish fourth. Has it raised expectation levels in the squad now? Do you genuinely believe that you can challenge for the Premier League and the Champions League?
Yeah, so I'll go back to it. The players are excited. The players are, because they want to be in and around the top players. And what they want to do is they want to show not only Cristiano, but everybody that they can compete at Cristiano's level. And Cristiano's level is a winning level. That's the level that he has demanded throughout his career. And that's the level that we want to aspire to achieve to. I mean, second last year was a step in the right direction, but it's not where we want to be.
Yeah.
And this squad wants to win things. Cristiano, I think in his post-match yesterday, talked about continuing to improve the mentality, the maturity and the confidence. Those are the three things I took away from his post-match sort of interview. Pitch side, was there anything, three words I could hear? The crowd were absolutely drowning him out. It was incredible. But those are the aspects where I think he's really going to help the squad.
Yeah,
because he's a winner, and that's what Manchester United need to do now. And that's what everybody is geared up towards doing this season. I think we're in a really good place to go and do that. So I think top four, Benty, is absolutely a must, of course, but I think you're a little bit far off the mark in terms of our chances for this year. I think we've taken some great strides forward. So I'd like to say we're going to be ahead of that, mate.
Good man.
He loved that. Well, listen, Grant, before I go, I've got a thank you from someone. It's Darren Ambrose, because apparently he scored against you when he was at Sheffield Wednesday. He was at
I was waiting for it.
So he said, thank you for making him a Palace legend.
It's a stitch up, Grant. It's a stitch up. To be fair, probably got you a move to Man United as well, so fair play.
Love it, lads.
Well, Grant, listen, really appreciate your time. Thanks for coming on, and do you know what I mean? Good luck for the rest of the season, man. I hope it goes well.
Top man, appreciate it. Go easy, fellas.
Cheers, Grant.
And good luck facing those Ronaldo free kicks in training as well.
Oh my word, I know. Tell me about
And penalties.
Grant, top man.
See you later.
Lee Grant there, Manchester United goalkeeper. Really honest and open about.
He's upset with you.
Of course he's not. He'll text me in a minute. Come on, buddies, ain't we, buddy?